Hi, I'm Tom Mayenknecht, host of The Sport Market on Team 1040 and TeamRadio.ca. Few believe more strongly in the need for the NHL to shift its center of gravity north than I do. Relocating 1, 2, or even 3 of the league's weak Sunbelt franchises to Canada or the northern U.S. would strengthen the business of the NHL at several levels. Just check out league-wide attendance and television numbers for proof of that. A second team in Toronto and the return of teams in Winnipeg and Quebec City would fare immeasurably better than the NHL's struggling entries in Phoenix, Atlanta, and Miami as examples. As a fan growing up in Montreal, the Habs rivalry with the Quebec Nordiques was one of the best in pro sports in the 80s and early 90s. So there's an understandable bias on my part in favor of a new NHL team in Quebec. I'm just not a fan of how the city's $400 million arena project is being handled. One, it's old school financing, all taxpayer money. That's too bad. Two, it's being rushed. On one hand, I admire Quebec City Mayor Régis Lebaume for being a champion of a new arena and the return of the NHL to his market. I just think he's letting haste and a race to land an NHL team they have no guarantee of getting stand in the way of more creative funding, including public-private partnerships. Lebaume this week accuses the federal government of Stephen Harper of politicking and misleading his residents on the issue of federal funding. He's partially right to suggest that. But if he himself hadn't rushed the arena announcement with only municipal and provincial monies in place, he could have leveraged private sector money for more than just naming rights, and he still might have brought the feds on side. I love the idea of a new NHL franchise in Quebec City. I'd love it more if it waited until the right economic model was in place instead of the same old of government funding. I'd love it even more if Quebec City's new arena was funded fully or largely privately, like Rogers Arena in Vancouver, the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, and Bell Centre in Montreal. I suggest the NHL would too, because of what it would say about the depth of corporate support in the Quebec provincial capital.